right in the way, so we had to use the adapter.
I'll set it up there so I can circle around. I'll just pull it up. I'll pull it up and over it.
Yeah, just pull anywhere and I'll put it under your tires.
Put it right here. I'll circle around.
Yeah, but yeah, he put a hook on the back of that hitch that he welded on. Well, the receiver that slides in, that thing can't go up in it because it hits.
Oh.
But when I bought it, I didn't know what we were going to hook it to, so I bought all the stupid attachments. I got a whole box of parts to make it work for anything. I told Steven bring a box of tools and all the parts I could find.
Well, here, look at the back of mine then, because I asked him when we first started this discussion, because mine has a small, smaller than yours.
Yep. So the way I got it turned with that adapter, the small piece is in there.
Trying to put it too low now.
Well, it's at an angle, so it's not digging down that deep.
The owner brought his bulldozer. I don't know if you saw it by the barn. So maybe one of these two areas, if we can get to him this afternoon, maybe we can get him to see if he can clear a third spot for us. Because you need a dozer, because there's some big rocks in there periodically.
Yeah, there's
like
a couple big ones down there.
Yeah, this is actually pretty clean. Did you go as far wide and deep as you could?
Almost. There's a few big rocks. I told Steve not to be afraid to go around them and make it wider. I'm trying to get a path to start so we can see what the ground looks like, and as we get there, we can make it wider and wider.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's working good.
Well, for a place that's pretty clean and not a big spot, that's all you need out of here.
Yeah. Well, there's some places that we hunt, that's all you'd be able to get back in anyways. You can't get anything else to. I told Steve he was worried about a snapper or something on one of the rocks. I'm like, dude, if we can plant the food plots out here, when that dumb thing breaks, and it all tills up for what you got to pay for food plots anymore, I said it's worth buying one, even if you had to get one almost every year.
What do those cost roughly?
It was, with all the attachments and everything, it was like $360.
Really, that's all?
Yeah, $365, something like that. And then just that plow with the receiver hit, which was fit on that, if that hook wasn't in the way, was like $319. But I don't want to take the chance of
So $400.
not having what we needed. Yeah.
By the time you're all done. Yeah, because you don't want to get up here and not be able to attach it.
Be a long trip to be like, yeah, we can't do anything.
When I saw the one, I watched the video online, and the one I saw, the square insert looked to be 1.5 inches or almost 2 inches, and I knew mine was small. And I said to him, I said, you know, check with, I didn't know it was you. I said, check with whoever's got the machine and take a picture, make sure they're going to be compatible. Because I was afraid we get up here and
I hooked it up to the trailer last night and fit everything, so I had to run the receiver. You see, I got, well, it's hard to see the way it's set up, but that back where that bolt comes through, that back 4 or 5 inches is a receiver that I shouldn't need besides the hook was in the way. And then you actually get the weight right up underneath it. which works better, but it told you could run it.
So you actually had to use an adapter,
yeah,
so to speak.
Yeah, that came with the part. But it told, like, I got a whole box of parts in a book, and it tells you how all the different configurations you can use by using those adapters.
Mm-hmm. Do you mind handing my glasses, please? Thank you. Once you know you can do this, you know there aren't any big rocks that would prevent you from doing small spots.
Like I said, there's a couple big rocks right in that bottom.
Right where he's at now?
More to the left, right where he's about right in there.
Okay.
There's 4 or 5 real big rocks. But I told him, I said, I went over the one because it was too, there's no way to avoid it. They hop pretty good. I mean, they claim they made that thing stable to hit rocks because I know people that are going to get it back in here can't get big equipment to get the rocks out.
Well, by the very nature of people taking it in places that, for all likelihood, haven't been plowed before, you're going to hit rocks.
Yeah.
So if they build it to be, you know, cheap and break, well, that won't serve them very well.
Won't have too many return customers.
Yeah. But you're right. Shit, if you bought a new one every other year, it'd still be worth the money. Did you go buy some fence and make a drag?
I had some fence. I bought a couple of attachments and just made a quick drag out of stuff I had in my backyard. That piece of railroad is sitting back there. It's funny that I worked for the railroad. The guy I bought the house from had nothing to do with the railroad. You get a big chunk of railroad back to the rail. This soil right here is real good. Got some real dark black soil right here. Yeah, it might almost be worth moving his truck and hitting. Or do you drive on this all the time?
Yeah, it's about,
probably drive on it quite a bit.
Right out to the edge here, but we could get it certainly another pass.
Yeah, you get.
Yep. If we pulled it up just a little bit more.
Yeah, because look at that. That's good right there.
Oh man, that's everything up here is either really sandy or that peat kind of stuff, right?
Yep. I mean, it's got a sand content to it, but it's got some dark.
Yep.
And that's what I was telling them. If it wasn't sandy, you come up here in like June and spray it with Roundup or something to kill everything. But with it being so sandy, you want all that for mulch to hold moisture.
Let's pull the truck forward about 10 feet because I think you got another whole pass right here.